All right, so who in this room knows someone that has like ADD, ADHD, dyslexia? All right, so every 1 in 10 to every 1 in 15 people have a learning disability. There are so many support systems and treatments and diagnosis, or however you want to say it, to just point out a flaw that we all have. But a lot of us have it worse than others, and a lot of us struggle. And many of us do not know the struggles that people face day to day. So today I'll be teaching you of the many types, what to do, and how to succeed with a learning disability. Though most people with LD struggle throughout their lifetime, they'll excel higher in society itself. Upon the age of 6, I was diagnosed with dyslexia, meaning that my motor skills weren't quite working as well as other people's. I was a little bit slower, and I just suck at math, basically. So it took about 8 years, I say, to get over all of my symptoms. I had physiotherapy, speech therapy, and language therapy for about 7 years. And they said that was supposed to cure it, sort of, but it didn't really cure anything. It just taught me how to speak better and how to not have, like, my tics at times. But let's see. Is it gonna? Okay. So dyslexia isn't about getting words, numbers, letters, and stuff mixed up. You have oral. It's about you can't speak properly. A lot of people, they'll stutter when they have dyslexia. If they see numbers that are far away, they'll make it in a weird image, right? So people confuse this with retardation, like they have like a mental illness, but it's just you can't learn properly. Decoding, so you can't decode numbers or words as well as others. So if anybody has dyslexia, word puzzles is not their biggest, thing. They can't really do that. I kind of suck at word puzzles. And poor reading, a lot of people excel higher than others in reading. So anybody that has a learning disability, they have a certain area of their life where they're more accomplished in another subject. Like some people are more better in art, but they suck at math. Some people are better in math, but they suck at science. So it's just a lot of different flaws that we have. There are so many learning disabilities, we don't even know everything. There's dysgraphia, dyspraxia, dyslexia, dyscalculia, ADD, ADHD, OCD, because some people have that to where that's an actual mental illness. There's visual and auditory processing disorder and autism disabilities. So autism has another range of learning disabilities. So like Asperger's syndrome is the biggest one. They don't consider that a learning disability, but it can really have a toll on a student when they're trying to work in their school and learn in the world. There's basically a name for everything. They put a name for if you can't walk straight. So now, what can you do? Whether if you're a parent or a victim, there are hotlines that are credible, books, doctors that you can go to. A second opinion is always best. You can get tested at a school or at a learning facility. A lot of blood centers actually test for LD, which is very surprising, but you can get tested there, and always get tested first. Don't ever assume that your child or a friend has a learning disability, because not everybody grasps everything correctly, so we just may not like what we're learning. There's Help Guide, and there's the National Center for Learning Disabilities. Their websites, and you can go to them if you don't know what you're talking about or what you're about to face. There are routes to success, but if I say the routes to success, that will make this like a chronological speech, and so there's no specific way to succeed with a flaw. So I would say we're all smart. We all know our rights and our wrongs, even if we have a disorder. We all have help, and we have love and support. So in closing, we are never who we're supposed to be. Thank you.